Roblox is fun. Okay, that's probably an understatement. Roblox is really fun. It's a great place to play games, chat with friends, and even make your own games online. All this is possible because of the internet, which connects millions of people every day from every corner of the world, from Chile to China, or Singapore to Scotland, plus everywhere else in between. In this video, we're going to cover ways to stay safe on the internet, specifically staying safe on Roblox. This includes how to report a problem and how you can protect yourself from danger. Practicing online safety contributes to being a good digital citizen. According to Roblox, digital citizenship is behaving in a responsible and respectful manner online, just as you would in real life. Roblox requires that all members of its community be good digital citizens. The Roblox community rules state you should always be welcoming, respectful, kind, and understanding of differences. If you look after yourself and help keep others safe online, the internet stays a positive, fun, and inclusive place to be. Think of learning how to stay safe online like learning how to respect the street. You need to know this if you're ever planning to leave your house. Walking down the sidewalk is usually pretty safe. Unless, of course, you're in a cartoon and someone drops a piano out of a window. Lots of parts of the internet are safe as well, and can be great for learning new things and playing with friends. However, there are also some parts of the internet which are not so safe. When you cross a busy street in real life, you can't just go running through traffic without looking. You might get hurt. It's okay when you do this when you're younger because your parent or guardian will be there to look after you. But as you get older, you might be crossing the street or playing on the internet on your own. So it's important to be aware of any potential risks so you can look out for the danger. Just follow these steps whenever you're online and they should help you practice being safe. Step 1. Stop. Now, don't panic, this doesn't mean stop playing Roblox games or stop using the internet altogether. What it does mean is that if you're not sure or scared about something online, stop playing. This could be anything, from receiving a nasty message to seeing inappropriate or dating content, or being encouraged to do something you don't feel comfortable with. The first thing, should you experience any of this, is stop playing and step away from your device. This means don't continue in conversation, don't do anything someone online tells you to do, and don't ever give personal information to a stranger, such as your real name, your address, or other personal details. Especially don't share your Roblox password. This is very important, so you should make sure you keep it safe. When I mentioned crossing the street earlier, I said that it can be dangerous. Well, the internet can be dangerous too. There are a very small group of people on the internet who say or do bad things. These bad people might pretend to be your friend so they can get personal information. They might be a grown-up pretending to be a child to take advantage. They might say mean things or rude things, or they might ask for personal pictures or information. But by remembering to stop if you ever feel uncomfortable and removing yourself from any bad situations, you're cutting off the bad people's access to you until further action can be taken. If you stood in the middle of a busy freeway or road, you'd be at risk of getting seriously injured. But if you move out of the danger, you reduce any risk of harm. So remember, if you ever feel scared, upset, violated, or uncomfortable by something you see online, the first step is to stop. Step 2. Block. Roblox is a social platform and a great place to have fun, but just as you would be cautious when talking to strangers in the real world, you should be cautious about doing it online too. Let's say you're playing your favourite multiplayer game on Roblox, and someone starts talking to you. This person is very friendly and nice to start with. so you might add each other as friends. They then ask for your full name and your home address. You should never give anyone this information online, as you don't know what they're going to do with it. Instead, follow the first step of online safety and stop playing. In this case, that might just mean leaving the game and removing yourself from that situation. But this person might then become angry and start messaging mean and rude things to you. You've already stopped playing. Blocking people prevents them from being able to contact you. Most games and social platforms have a block feature, so you can take action against bad users. To block a user, go to their profile page and click the 3 dots next to their profile picture. Click Block User. Then click Block. This prevents them from being able to contact you. Blocking someone cuts off all social features on Roblox. However, there aren't just bad players like our example. Sometimes people make entire games or add inappropriate game content that breaks the rules of Roblox. Things that are against the rules on Roblox include inappropriate language, including swearing and adult content, asking or giving people private information, this includes names and addresses, bullying, harassment and hate speech, dating content, exploiting, cheating or scamming, account theft including phishing, hacking or trading, inappropriate modelling including a place, image or model, and real-life threats or threats of suicide. Inappropriate content can be included in games in a number of ways, so having a clear knowledge of what is and what isn't allowed means you can stay away from any games that are against the rules. For example, sometimes people make games that are themed around or include sexual or dating content. This is not allowed on Roblox, and by joining these games, you could be putting yourself at risk of seeing something inappropriate or upsetting. If you see anything that you think is against the community rules in a Roblox game or asset, such as an item of clothing, you should report it to help keep Roblox a fun, safe and inclusive environment. If you want to report a game, go to the description box on the game's About page, then click Report Abuse. If it's an asset you want to report, click on the 3 dots on the item's information box, then press Report Item. You may have to give some information in the form, then you can report anything inappropriate. If you want to report chat, you can click the cog in the chat window and click Report. Select the appropriate option from the report form, then add any comments and submit your abuse report. When reporting abuse, please be sure to report the specific chat, private message, or other content that violates Roblox rules. If you want to report specific chat or other content that violates rules inside a game, you can click on the menu button, then click the flag icon next to a user's name, or click the Report tab at the top of the menu. Then simply follow the steps to report the issue. By blocking or reporting problems, you're helping make Roblox a safer place, not just for you, but for your friends and other players all across the world. Step 3. Say. As I said earlier, most of the time Roblox, and the internet in general, is a safe and fun environment. However, a very small fraction of the time you might accidentally see something distressing or upsetting. We've already covered the first 2 actions you should take. 1. Stop playing, and 2. Report the issue or block the user. The next thing you should do is tell a grown-up. This could be your parent or guardian, or it could be a teacher that you trust. Sometimes it's hard to understand why something is upsetting you. But if you share it with an adult, they'll be able to help you understand or process anything that you may have experienced. Obviously, we would hope that you never see anything bad, but just in case you do, it's good to know what to do. If you've had a negative experience with a player, tell your trusted adult what that player said to you, asked you to do, or did. This might be uncomfortable, but remember that they are there to help. If you've had a negative experience with a game or other part of Roblox, share what you saw or experienced with your chosen grown-up, and they will then help you report the issue. Sharing information means you don't have to deal with it alone, and the correct action can be taken to keep other people safe too. If you feel uncertain about talking to a family member, teacher, or guardian, there are lots of support groups online that you can turn to instead that provide anonymous support. If you're in the USA, you can go to Child Help for support or advice. If you're in the UK, try Childline. You can also find multiple international support networks through Child Helpline International. Sharing your experience means you don't have to try and cope alone, and by talking about any issues you have faced, you can ensure that those bad players are banned. This prevents them causing problems for you or others in future. Step 4. Play. Once you've stopped playing, reported a bad game or player, then told a grown-up, you're ready to become a good digital citizen and more prepared to tackle any other problems in future. So, what comes next? Stop, block, say, play. Don't let the fear of bad stuff or people stop you from having fun. Just be safe whenever you're playing online, and always speak to a grown-up whenever you need help. If you feel confident keeping yourself safe, pass your knowledge on to your friends so they can keep themselves safe too. Then it's time to get playing. Just remember, stop, block, say, and play. If you have any questions or have any concerns about this course, please do let us know.